I don't know what does it mean. I hope it's not nothing bad, right? No?
It's the west side.
West. We are on the west. No,
you
west.
think
Shit, we are on the
east side.
No, it's east.
This is west.
And this is also west.
This is west.
It depends of which side you saw.
А вот так.
From me, that's. No, this is
Отвлекаемся,
east.
поехали.
Okay, let's go. Let's continue. Let's continue our party.
Everybody!
Peace out.
Ну, а так ты знаешь, что это?
Нет.
I love you. Ты что, Шер все время так делает? Это не Спайдермен.
So basically, like we worked together in a few years, and because we're trying to like build up something bigger, it was mostly I think request from Miss Katrina. She's like said that we need to do something like huge, something interesting for our students, and to make sure that we bring the people all together. So that's why we started our first camp here in Atlanta. And right now, Miss Katrina can tell much more about this stuff.
Yeah, so we had a competition, and we decided to build, like Vladimir says, something much bigger than just a competition. And we came up with this idea of the training camps for anybody who would like to attend, meaning anybody from any dance sport federation would come and participate at our camps. So we took it from just Atlanta to other cities and states in the United States, and also we took it out of the country. This year was the first year we had a camp in Bulgaria.
I think the goal that 7 billion people start to dance in our world.
I think it's 8 billion people now. So
yeah?
Yes, we have to
we
work.
Don't count some...
We need to work harder. But we don't count some bad people.
Right, but someone needs to watch, you know, like someone dancing, 6 billion dancing, 2 billion can, you know, like watch.
Okay. The goal of VK camps, what's the main goal?
First of all, to grow up and to build up the healthy environment, sports for our kids, for amateur, for seniors, our communication, our friendship circle, let's say like that, because right now we did a few camps already in the different states, and a lot of dancers, a lot of owners of the studio with whom we did it already, they want to repeat it again and again, because on our camps, it's like, I think it's a little bit different emotional
than other camps.
Yeah, and even like
Energy-wise,
that's right.
Because in our camps we have collaboration of people from different sources, from different federations, from different places, and then when everybody meet together, the energy just flows and grows. And it's not just an educational camp. It is not just a dance camp. It has to do with the friendship. It has to do with relationships. It has to do with dealing with each other sometimes. It has to do with a lot of things. It's a totally different vibe, yes.
So who can attend the camp? Everyone who's moving, even like if they don't they cannot move.
Yes, anyone and anybody, right?
Right, they can join us and they will start to move at least.
If you're a human being, you can attend.
Sometimes we have not human being, but we're still trying to build up the human being personality from them. It's joke. It's kind of joke. My joke is not funny, so guys, just relax, enjoy. No funny joke. Yeah.
No, but anyone from children of age of six, and up, all the way to seniors.
My favorite kids is like 82, 83 years old.
Yes. Okay. So you see.
Because all of them they are our kids.
Yes.
From 5-6 years old till 82
seniors.
years old. That's right.
It's also our children. We do have them on our camps.
Right.
So anybody can attend. Any level dancer can attend. They will find a group for themselves. They will find a lesson for themselves. They will find a place, spot, and they will be accepted in our camps. You don't have to be the world champion to attend. Who are the guest coaches at our camps?
It's from different federation, from United States, from Europe, and we work with Ukraine, Russia, everyone. Latvia, China, Turkey.
Anybody. Whoever Vladimir Vladimirovich will decide.
That's not true. That's not true.
Yes.
I wish, but it doesn't work like that.
Yes. It all depends on situation. It all depends on the competition that we're preparing to. But we mainly work with many different coaches from different federations.
And different countries.
Yes.
That's our goal?
That's the plus.
To collaborate, to
work with people. Yeah. And to make people happy and healthy and productive and wealthy.
It's too many already. We don't have so many camps for now.
And beautiful. And fit. Yes. And set an example for them of being healthy, wealthy,
right,
and fit, at least.
So basically, in the end of the day, I think that the one of the goal for the VK camp, it's not just the VK camps, because under the VK camps, we're also running the competition. So for now, we have like 3 competitions, 2 small competition and 1 big competition, which we run in the hotel right now last year. And in our plans to growing this competition and to make it bigger and bigger, the next thing I think it's to numbers of the competitions and the camps. So for now, as I remember right, we do have 5 at least camps and 2 Machanalysis.
2 Machanalysis, 5 camps, 3 competitions.
3
That's what we
competitions.
have right now. Yes.
So our goal is to make at least 5 competition, big competition.
My vision of the goal of the VK camps is to take the camps to as many countries in the world as possible, and have people get together, have fun, collaborate, because these camps, it's like I said before, it's not only about dance, it also builds the long-lasting relationships for our kids. So, meaning, our American kids can go to Bulgaria and find friends there, and then more than likely it's going to be a lifelong relationship with those people. Meaning, whenever, let's say they go to college somewhere in Bulgaria at one point, they have friends there, or they go to Spain and they have friends there. So that's my goal. I want our kids to travel as much as possible when they're young, because they can. I want them to learn languages. I want them to be not just Americans or Spanish people or Mexicans or Russians or Ukrainians, whatever. I want them to be the world human being, the world society, something like that. So my goal is a little bit different, focus more on personality. Vladimir's goals are to grow and build a big empire, and I think together that will bring result.
You see, she's like find out my goals already. So
yeah,
I don't need
but don't you? No?
Yes.
Это можно прям так прямым эфиром гнать.
By the way, we want to invite you for our competition. It will be 26-27 of January 2024 in Atlanta in the Marriott Hotel. So we will be more than happy to see you. It will be a lot of fun. It will be shows there. It will be nice music, nice atmosphere. Also, we're working it. The 26th of January, it will be maybe some gala dinner.
Maybe.
Which Miss Katrina don't know yet. Yeah, and it's a lot of fun for the athletes, for the dancers, with the dinner right after the competition and the training camp right after the competition too.
So the training camp is going to have a little bit different format than camps that people get used to. We always try to change the format of our camps to add something cool, like massage sessions or what? Yes. Or
we don't need to explain everything for now, because it should
we
be like
already
surprise.
done it.
Surprise.
Or different lectures from different people. But as far as the competitions, yes, please come. You're going to have so much fun. You're not going to regret it, and we will not disappoint. It's going to be amazing for kids, for parents, important for parents as well. And I'm a queen of fun. I can guarantee it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to make sure everybody happy. Yes.
It's our inside joke. Those people who knows, they know.
No.
Yes. When we did the first competition in the studio, and it was like we made it for the 2 months, 1.5 months, it was during the pandemic.
Yes.
And it was around like 60 dancers here. The next year we did the same here in the studio. It was 100 something.
Doubled. No,
not really, but it was like almost double. 100 something, 110, 120. And when we figured out that we cannot stay in the studio anymore because the event is start to be bigger. Last year we get 190 people there. So, and the way which I heard, which I see from the other competitors, other dancers, it looks like this year
it's gonna be big.
It's gonna be bigger. That's why we will need to switch the hotel for the bigger hotel to make the.
That's what he wants me to do. He wants me to switch to a bigger hotel this year, and I'm not ready for that yet. But the following year, probably yes.
So it means that we need to start to working tomorrow.
Yes, yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yes. So we're
planning. Our goal is like 500 people at least. Maybe not this year.
Yes. Yes, this year, 500 people, 500 dancers. That will be great if everybody will show up. And you have to show up so you don't have to show off later on. So it's always better to show up. And then, yes, we are hoping for 500 people, but because our statistics show us that we actually tripled it in 3 years. So we are very happy with the results, and we are very, how to say that in English? Excited.
Excited, that's
Yes.
what it get it.
Excited. What does the typical day look like at the camp?
At the camp, oh Jesus
Yes, I don't know
Christ.
why
God
you
bless
like.
America.
God bless America. I don't know why you're doing this. What does the typical day look like at the camp? So we
At
start.
the camps?
Yes, we usually start at
like
9.
at 9, but the kids coming, like the kids, as I told you before.
Kids equal students.
Right.
They come at 8:30.
8:30 to register.
Registration. 9 o'clock physical training, rounds. It all depends on the camp. Because we try to run every camp different, so people don't get too tired.
Yeah, it's not just the private lessons. It's not just the group lessons. We put some mental lectures.
Psychology.
Miss Katrina, psychologist, she's running the lectures. We did different rounds. We did the different format of the group lessons. Sometimes it's like 45 minutes, 1.5 hour. But the last few camps we did 3 group session, 20 minutes each, one by one. And for the kids, for the dancers, it's really, really informative. It's really, really excited because when it's like going
because they don't
over,
lose focus.
Right,
they stay on task.
Right, and also it's different people. So it's not like the one person running the lecture for the 1 hour, 3 different person. And for the guys, for the students, it's like really excited. Next. So
We have lunch.
Yep.
It's like for what? For 1 hour, right? So
Where
they can rest, everybody have lunch, and a bunch of private lessons with the coach.
Usually, like, thanks God, we overbooked, and all of our camps, which we run for now at least, the all lesson was sold out, and sometimes even teachers will ask the instructors to work during the lunchtime, and the great that we do have this friendly guys, even like some of them like top dancers in the world, but they really involved, they really like the camps, and they can work like 13 hours a day because they see the vibe,
value.
they see the atmosphere. So
yeah. And then we have the camps here, the local camps. Our foundation sponsored lunch one time. Everybody were very happy about it. It was a really nice, healthy lunch, so we tried to do that. We had a massage therapist who came and taught kids how to do massage. So yeah, so we have different types of rounds. So the day is fully booked with groups and privates and rounds. It is not the type of a camp where kids come at 9 o'clock, they do 2 hours of groups, then a big break if they don't have any private lessons, and then round in the evening. They're busy all day long. And lunch.
This is how it's working.
That's why everybody happy. Now he's dancing. Look at this. How am I supposed to work with this?
As usual, this is how it's working. Last few years.
Okay.
I mean, be honest, like as Katrina said before, like we're trying to bring the other directions, let's say massage or whatever. And I think we already talked about this, but the next goal is to bring the other styles of dancing. Maybe it will be breakdance, maybe it will be flamenco. So for the kids, it's not only Latin dancing. That's what we discussed few times already. So maybe next camp we will do like that. So the dancers, the ballroom dancers, they can see not only ballroom dancing, because the ballroom dancing build up from the different styles, from many other styles. And our goal to teach our students not only the ballroom dancing, not only mental health, physical health, but also to be open to the world and to learn some different things from different cultures.
To be open and free in their decisions. We want them to have freedom and understanding of why they're doing this and what they do. So how the question of how else will it benefit the student besides the dancing, besides being an educational camp for them, it's like I already mentioned it before, it's a community. It's relationships. It's something that they will bring across the life. Something besides their daily routine. They will meet somebody who is in the same boat as them, speak the same language, have the same hobby. And it is, as a mother, I can tell you that it's always good to have good-looking, healthy, successful kids surrounding my child versus opposite.
Yes, we do have a ballroom. We do have a different directions of the ballroom, different styles. We have Latin, we have a standard, we have formation, we do have a show. We think about the smooth to start to teach our generation, our kids' generation, also the American
smooth.
style.
Include other styles.
Yeah. So basically, for now, it's like that. I think it's so. I mean, my point is like for the kids, if they dance Latin, standard, dance, and the show and formation. It's like we do have only seven days a week.
Yes,
so
it's already a lot.
To cover two directions, to cover standard and Latin, it's already on the professional style. Because professional level, I'm sorry. We're trying to manage the things how can social dancing, the social stuff, to work in our VK camps together with the professionalism.
Yes.
So in this case, those guys, for example, last year it was some collegiate student in our camp, and I see that the
gradient is too high.
Right, and they excited. They see what the other dancers do, professional dancers do, and they go over. So they start to dance not just only once a week or 2 times a week. They start to dance more often. So that's good things from our.
We're gonna try to have a different gradient for anybody who would like to come. Also, for me, it's very important to have kids involved, young kids. So, like I say before, camp is not just Latin and just standard and just this and that. It can be much bigger than what we have. And for different gradient, different styles, different age groups, it can be and should be and probably will be bigger than that. Machanalysis is a simulation of a competition, but when one couple or maybe 2 couples dancing on the floor at the same time.
Depends of the level. So for now we run our first Machanalysis, and the main goal was to prepare the kids before the competition. So it means that they don't have a stress because we don't have marks on the Machanalysis. So basically the kids after the students the dancers, right after the match analysis, right after when they finish their all 5 dances, they receive the form which the 2, 3, 4 judges, it could be the coaches, they submit the form and they filled up the points for each criteria. So if we do have, for example, 4 criteria, we have a technical quality, we have a music and movement and music, we do have a choreography and presentation, and we do have partnering skills. So
It
in
can
this,
be- it
it
can
can
be
be
anything.
whatever. I just tell you the like first 4. So for example, till the novice level, what we did for our guys, we did only 2 criteria because the level is not that high. So only 2 criteria. For the pre-champ and the champ level, we do more criteria. So in the end of the day, it's match analysis. It's really great for the parents, actually, because all the time, right after the competition, a lot of parents come to me and say, "Oh, why this judge give us this recall? What's happening? Why?" And in this case, right after the match analysis, they receive this form. And in this criteria, they actually can see, for example, if the 10 points in the world champion. For now, at least, we work on it, but we don't have the world champions yet. We do have a finalist of the world championship, but not we do have actually silver and the bronze medalist from the world championship, but still we work on the first
Higher
place,
level.
higher level.
Yes.
Right, so in this case, 10 is the world champion, something outstanding. What is the less than 10? You can see that it's good, it's very good, or it's outstanding. So, for example, one couple, they could be really good in the technique. They could be 7,
But they're missing
7, but they don't
presentation.
have. That's right. They don't have a presentation. They don't have. They do everything great technically, but they cannot dance really cool with the music. So in this case, they can have 8 points in the technical quality and 6 in the musicality. So in this case twice, really. So in this case, so parents, they can see, oh, now we get it. Now we understand that why this judge put us
Marked
6th
us
place or whatever.
6
They
or
don't
whatever,
recall us
yes.
in Roomba, but
so
they recall.
basically, match analysis brings everything to a clear picture. So it's when the dancer comes on the floor, they dance by themselves or with somebody else. We have a certain number of judges that they don't judge placement, they give them scores. And then after that, with the form, the student march to the same judge next day, probably if they want to, yes. And then they get critique. But it's not just a critique based on the form, what the judge saw at that point. So this is not a competition. There is no favoritism. There is nothing. It's just a judge and a dancer. And whatever judge sees, he puts on the form. It's clear. To me, it's very good. It's clear. And then also it helps student to realize, to come from the from the sky to the earth and say, oh, I'm not that great, maybe I should work on something else. Like honest opinion of a judge based on a point system, not on the placement. That's one. Also, it's very good for the students to, dress up, put makeup on extra time. We don't have that many competitions in the United States. We just don't. And then for the student to be able to dress up, put everything on, and do their best performance right away. Just go. This is your final. Only one time you dance. You go, you do 100%, you're out. And then if that's my 100%, am I doing well? Am I doing a good job? And so it's clear. Also for the parents. In this case, parent has a paper in their hands.
Right.
And they look at the paper, say, okay, so this is what for coaches, also great.
Yeah, definitely. Also, I like the one thing, which it's like we talk about judges. I think it's not the best way how to introduce those guests who we do have, because for me it's more like adjudicators who's awarding. They award the couple. They are not judge. That's why they receive the awards, like the points, the score.
Yeah.
And right after they're going, and the couples actually right away can ask the judges
Yes.
if they submit the...
And you know what else? It's like if we break it down to the simple level, if the dancer comes onto the floor thinking that he's bringing 100%,
Right.
but he really comes on the floor with the empty box.
Right.
And the judge sits there and throw the candy at him. And how many candy will end up with the box? This is all he gets.
Right.
And then afterwards he walk out and he say, "Oh, why 3 candies instead of 10?"
Yeah,
And
you
then
can ask straight
you can ask
directly.
questions. So this is like really, it's. I think how often should we do it? I say we do it every month.
I agree.
Because for the dancers, especially in the middle of the season, especially when they're preparing for the World Championship, especially before nationals, regionals, whatever competitions, you do it every month. You look at yourself sober without any ideas, and the next month you do it again. You look at the progress, and everything is in numbers, everything is clear, and you can apply statistics on it very easily. For us, it's just brilliant.
Yeah.
We did really good. And by the way, we invite you to our competition, ADSC, January 26th, 27th, followed by the VK camps, training camp here in Atlanta. We're gonna have it in Marriott Hotel. It's gonna be big, it's gonna be fun, it's going to be more fun than the last year. I promise you that. Everybody gonna have a lot of fun. Dancers and parents, judges, of course. And the most important part is that we're all gonna meet again, all together, and we're going to have a great time. That's one of the things that we